Can you see me? Got the oatmeal going, got water on for coffee. Gonna get into Indiana Pass today. That sun is just over the mountains, saying how drastic the landscape changes. Wow, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Probably 10 miles underneath Indiana Pass right now, looking at the map. I got into it a little bit last night, but it's probably a 10-mile climb. Getting ready to go here. Probably can't tell how steep that is. That's killer, man. But I'm at 10,400 feet, and Indiana Pass here is at 11,900 some. Primo camp spot. I'm glad I camped where I did, really. It was a great view. I saw some shooting stars last night. No UFOs, but that's cool. Anyway, this is the big boy. This is the highest point on the whole route, so. The San Juan Mountains. Man, that's awesome. Big old climb this morning, man. I'm at 11,600, but this climb has been gnarly. Man, steep. Really only 200 feet from the summit, which is good news, because I'm dying, man. Whew. Once we get up to this elevation, we're kind of staying up here. I wouldn't say all day, but we're up here for some hours. That's why I wanted to get an early start. I don't want to be up there mid-afternoon, anything to do with thunderstorms. So holy hell, look at this. Man, okay, 8% grade in the corner. Mother. I wonder who I'm gonna bump into today. Yeah, I plan on going like 100 miles. I should definitely cross paths with somebody. I don't know, I talked to Dan yesterday morning, and he said he hadn't seen anybody for 2 days either. It's weird how you can get stuck in between the middle of groups, or like your pace is just off. Yeah, I didn't see anybody yesterday, man. Except for Dan. Beautiful up here. I'm at 11,860 feet. Man, it's really incredible. I think this is the highest I've ever ridden a bicycle. Before this was, I think there was a pass in Fish Lake National Forest in Utah. I believe it was 11,600. This is so cool. This is tree line. It's where the trees stop growing. Might be a 13er. Getting into the San Juan Mountains, and that's one of my favorite mountain range in Colorado. It has really the most dramatic peaks of the Rockies in Colorado. Wow. There's the divide. I don't see any other riders out there. There was some unofficial camping spots back there, but I haven't seen any bike tracks on the road today. All right, Indiana Pass. That's it, 11,910 feet. There's no sign up here, which is always a bummer, but anyway, this is the highest point on the route, and I believe this is the highest point I've ever ridden a bike to. Just beautiful up here in the alpine zone, right at tree line. This is full-grown little baby pines. Super cool summit right there, Jack. Having a great day here. And like I said, now that we're up at this elevation, it does go down, but I mean, it just kind of bumps along at this elevation for a good portion of today. So plenty of time to get across this big section, and not a cloud in the sky, so I got nothing to worry about. This afternoon's always questionable. What is it today? Day 20, is it day 28 today? I think I'm going up there. See a road out there. It's gotta be me. So beautiful, San Juans. This is like the wildest Colorado there is, I think. It's beautiful here. Wow, so nice. Lake Tahoda. I don't know about those clouds. I do have another pass to go over here, Stunner Pass. It's like 10,500. Then Plethora, which is like 10 miles away. I lost my bug spray. Beautiful here in the San Juans. I think I'm right on the edge of a wilderness area here. So much fun. So nice coming through here. Really just a couple of miles outside of Plethora, and I don't know, maybe about a mile from the summit. 200 feet lower than the summit, but yeah, I got those clouds building up there. I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. Maybe get into Plethora and see what's going on. I think this is kind of like the worst part of the day, so just getting through it. Looking forward to having lunch. But I'm starting to hear thunder. Those afternoons are so unpredictable. I think the last 2 days have been pretty good. Almost to Plethora, we'll figure all that out. All right, guys, just rolled through Plethora. That's one of the strangest towns I've ever been to. I don't know what they're doing out here. But that little general store is super expensive, man. I grabbed a Gatorade and got the hell out of there for $8. 22.2 miles to Horka, where there's another garbage store, where there's another store. The sky seems to be holding out for me a little bit. I don't know, but that lady at the store said it's a 2,000 foot drop to Horka. Some rolly hills up and down, but you're basically just following the river downhill. So looking forward to that. Just cruising right through. See what we got for mileage. Anyway, back on the road. Whew, hell of a headwind, man. Summon a bitch. Plethora. Super cool, really. It's really nice up here. Serious fly fishing grounds right here. Well, made it down to Horka. There's really not much here. There's a gift shop. I don't know. They might sell some food in there. There's nothing here. So it's looking like heading over La Manta Pass, I believe. It's 10,200. That'll be like the third pass for today. I think I'm going to try to camp on the Colorado-New Mexico line. Still got some lingering weather back there. Looks like it's like raining over there. I don't know, so I'm kind of prepared to throw on some rain gear if I have to. Food's tight, but I have enough to get me into the next town, or I think like 80 miles from here. I think there's a gas station. I can get some food there, but just gonna be out there camping tonight wherever I drop, really. I'm just gonna keep pushing until I get bad weather or the sun starts going down. So rolling out. On top of Managua Pass, 10,200 feet. I got about 70 miles in here for the day, and I'm just going with it, man. 7,000 feet of climbing today. It was a big day. You know, coming over some of the highest peaks on the trail. The highest peak on the trail anyways. Managua Pass. I don't really need all these layers. I just wanted to put my coat on for the downhill. It's a 6-mile downhill. I'm just putting the raincoat on just in case, but also just a place to keep it for like 6 miles. Anyway, let's bomb this downhill.